All right, everybody, we are going to try a class a little bit differently this Sunday. It just seemed easier to record the class and post it to my YouTube as the scheduling and timings weren't working out for people. So if this doesn't work, we'll go back to in-person online classes. But I just want to get that information out there, and I think it will be convenient to have it posted to my YouTube page. The Lifted Yogi, you just get into YouTube, subscribe to my page, you can see all my videos that I've posted. So today I'm going to be going over my top 10 oils, which is very similar to doTERRA's top 10 oils, with just a couple change outs. For example, I don't use tea tree as often, so I use copaiba every day, so I'm going to be going over that. I will also be going over just some of the simple ways to use oils, and again, since we're not live, feel free to reach out anyway over text, email, call me if you have any questions. I'm also recording on my phone, so if I look over there, I have 2 videos going right now, just in case this Zoom does not work. So I'm going to start getting into it. Grab a notepad, a cup of water, whatever you need, your oils if you have them, and we're going to get started. So first off, I just wanted to cover how to use oils. There's 3 main ways that everybody uses essential oils. The first one is aromatically, meaning you smell them, you diffuse them. It only takes about 20 to 25 seconds for the aromas to hit your senses and you'll start to feel the effects from the essential oils. So in the morning when I wake up, I always do deep breathing and meditating. I drop the oils straight into my hands, which I've already done so this morning, so I'm not going to do again. I put a few drops in my hands, rub them together, close down your eyes, take some deep breaths in and out of your mouth, and you will feel amazing, even within just like 30 seconds, I promise you. And then you can also diffuse them. So I have a diffuser in about every single room, and I put different oils in each diffuser, but that is probably the easiest way to start using oils. If you're new to essential oils, they can be a little bit overwhelming at first if you don't know how to properly use them. And I always recommend everybody get a diffuser and start diffusing them so you can introduce them into your life kind of slowly. The next way to use essential oils is topically. I will say you have to be careful. You know your skin and your body, so just be really, really cautious as to what oils you're putting on topically and how to properly dilute. There's a ton of dilution charts and information out there. If you need info on that, reach out to me. I can give it to you. I'm not going to go over it here. But just be very cautious because certain oils, obviously, if you're putting peppermint straight onto your skin without diluting and you have sensitive skin, you could get a little bit of a rash. So just be cautious. A lot of the citrus oils, almost all of the citrus oils are photosensitive, which means if you put them on topically and you go out into the sun, you can have some sort of a reaction. So if you use citrus oils topically, which a lot of my clients and I don't really use citrus oils topically that much. I mainly add them into my water, use them for cleaning agents. Just always make sure you're diluting properly. And I will say that doTERRA's rollers, or what they call their touch oils, already come pre-diluted. So if you get a little touch and it has the roller ball on the end of it, you're good to go. You don't need to add additional coconut oil or any other carrier oil into that. And then the last way to use oils is internally. The best way, the most effective, you're going to see great results if you can get these oils into your body. Every single morning when I wake up, I take 2 drops of copaiba under my tongue. I've already done that this morning, but you literally just drop it straight under your tongue and you're good to go. Again, some people might not like the taste of oils, but you just swish it down with some water or whatever. And it really doesn't matter because these oils have such positive benefits getting them internally into your body. I don't really mind the taste if it's doing something good for my body. And a little side note with doTERRA only, obviously I don't use any other oils, and everything I'm saying right now is specific to doTERRA, which probably you already know that. I will say a little side note, and this is one of the coolest little tips I've learned, is each bottle, if it is safe to consume internally, it will have a supplemental facts box on the back of the oil. And this is the easiest way for you to learn and understand if it's safe for you to consume the oils. There are some oils that are not okay to consume internally. For instance, like this past tense does not have a supplemental fact on the back of it, which means you do not want to take it internally. So doTERRA makes it really easy to understand what you can and cannot take internally. Okay, so those are the top 3 ways to use oils. And again, some of you may have already known that, but it's just I like to start off kind of this top 10 oils with that information. And then I'm just going to kind of dive straight into it. I'm going to go over my top 10 oils again, like I said, and we're going to start with lavender. Probably one of the most common, most used oils. Lavender has a very, very high linalool compound in it. That is what promotes relaxation and kind of helps calm and steady the mind. So lavender is mainly used to help soothe anxious feelings, to help you sleep, but there's so many other uses for lavender as well. A lot of my tea drinkers add lavender into their tea. I mainly use it for the stress relieving aspects. So I rub it on the bottom of my feet before I go to bed, and I also put it in my diffuser pretty much daily. And lavender is a great oil to kind of blend and mix other oils with. It goes well with a lot of other oils. Lavender also helps soothe your skin. So if you have a sunburn or a rash, a lot of people who have eczema or psoriasis, if you add lavender into your lotion, so squirt however much lotion you need into your palm, add just 1 to 2 drops of lavender. And that's the thing with these oils too. Another side note is you do not need hardly any amount of oil to fill the benefits. So if you're applying it topically, 1 to 2 drops. If you're taking it internally, 1 to 2 drops. If you're diffusing it, that's a little different. You can kind of go crazy and put 5 to 10 drops in there if you want. But just beware that all of these oils should last you a very long time because you only need the tiniest amount. So just keep that in the back of your mind, because I've had some people go through oils really fast and I'm like, why are you already ordering more peppermint? Unless you're cooking with it or using it like I do lemon every single day of my life. I go through a bottle of lemon every month, and that's pretty normal. But when it comes to some of these other oils, they should last you a very, very long time. So that's just a little side note. Lavender, again, is just great for stress relief. And I pretty much will always sample lavender to get people who haven't tried oils, because it's just really versatile and it has a great aroma to it. The next oil I'm going to talk about is lemon, which at first I was like, oh, lemon, I'm not too excited about that. Like, lemons are okay, whatever, not too big on the smell. But I got this lemon essential oil. It smells like what a lemon wants to be. It smells so good. I went to eat the bottle, and it is great for cleansing agent. So you can add it to, for example, the On Guard Concentrate Cleaner, and put 3 to 5 drops of lemon in there. It's going to help disinfect and clean your countertops. It's antibacterial, antioxidant. It purifies the body. Helps flush toxins out of your system. It helps boost your energy and your mood. So it's a great one to diffuse in the morning, and it's kind of nice to have in your kitchen diffuser. And it also helps boost your immune system, as it is purifying your body and cleansing it from toxins. That is helping boost your immune system and to keep it strong. I have found endless uses for lemon. It's amazing. I actually love to open up my vacuum cleaner right before I'm cleaning my house, and I will add 2 drops of lemon and 2 drops of lavender to the filter in my vacuum, and it makes my whole house smell super, super good. So that's just a little side note. But lemon, again, is so versatile. I have it in my LRP every single month because I add it to my water. It's a really easy way to get it internally. Again, it's purifying your body and it helps boost your mood. It just smells really great. You can also cook with it. I was making something one day for Brian and I ran out of lemon and I was like, oh, well, I just have this oil here. I'll add a drop or two to it. It tasted better than what cooking with a lemon would have. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm just starting to cook with the oils. If you know me, you know that I'm not like the biggest fan of cooking. So it's kind of something I'm playing around with right now. But yeah, lavender and lemon, really great oils. They actually complement each other pretty well. And if you add in peppermint to that trio, you get a amazing allergy relief. So peppermint, lemon, and lavender, those are going to be your allergy relief buddies. Diffuse them, do whatever you need to do, steam mugs. Those oils are amazing to support some allergy relief. The next oil I'm going to go over is Copaiba. So this oil has been new to me, but also probably the most used oil that I have. I use it every single day, twice in the morning, twice at night. I add it to my immune boosting capsules. I add it to my skincare routine. This oil has been around for a couple years with doTERRA. It's pretty new, but it is a powerhouse of an oil. They're doing tons of research on this oil still, but it is amazing. I have a little bit of scientific data that I'll go into about this oil. And if you want any more information, reach out to me and I can provide you more research done on this. But Copaiba helps soothe anxious feelings. It helps your cardiovascular, your nervous system, your digestive system when taken internally. That's why I put 2 drops under my tongue every morning. And it is kind of acts as a CBD oil would. It binds to your endocannabinoid receptors, and it is really amazing for people who want to take a CBD oil, which could, and a lot of CBD oils have THC in them. And what's happening is some of my nurse friends or people in the medical field are like, I want to take CBD oil, but I'm scared to because I get drug tested. So Copaiba is a perfect alternative for your healthcare worker friends who are, a little cautious of that. But Copaiba is from a tree, so it's going to taste a little woody, which I don't mind the flavor. Some people do not like it, but again, get it inside your body because I have been doing so for the past few months. I can tell huge results in my skin, and I know that it is helping to protect, again, my cardiovascular system, my nervous system, and my digestive system. So I'm all about Copaiba. Again, this is a newer oil. A lot of data is still being published about this oil, and it's been used for, I think they said around since like the 16th century in like perfumes and cosmetics and all of that stuff. It's really cool to kind of read some of that information about the oils. So the next oil that I use daily is frankincense, the king of oils, and it really is. And I would have to say, if I had to pick one oil to be stuck on a stranded island or whatever they say, it would be frankincense. It's called the king of oils. It literally dates back to like the biblical age, and the uses and what this oil can do for your body is a game changer. Especially if you pair it up with like Copaiba, it's even better. Frankincense has so many benefits. So it is anti-aging, it's anti-inflammatory, it's anti-tumor, and it naturally boosts your immune system. So the ways I use frankincense are I put it in my veggie capsules, which I make my own. doTERRA does have some On Guard protective soft gels, but I like to make my own because I like to add in various different oils. But frankincense is always in my immune boosting capsules. I have the roller, again, pre-diluted, and I roll that on my face every single night, sometimes in the morning, to prevent anti-aging, reduce fine lines, and I can tell you I've been using frankincense on my face for probably 4 or 5 months now, and I can see some amazing results. So I am really cautious about my skin. I want to do what I can now to prevent anti-aging. Some people aren't into that as much as I am, but I'm a little crazy when it comes to my skincare. And I will tell you, frankincense is such a beautiful oil for your skin, and knowing that it's all natural, to me, is the most important thing. Because so many skincare products out there, even the ones that say they're organic or natural, are not. So you really have to do your research and just be super cautious as to what you're using on your skin. But I can tell you that frankincense, this is just frankincense oil sourced from a tree. It is super safe to use on your skin. So another way that I use frankincense is in my meditation practice. The grounding aspect that frankincense brings in is amazing. It smells so sweet and beautiful. And honestly, like every time I smell frankincense, I kind of get like chills because it just, I don't know, it's known to connect you to your higher self. And a lot of people have been using frankincense for spiritual healing and in their meditation practice. So frankincense, again, I could go on and on about it. There's also a promo for frankincense this month, and it is seriously such a beautiful, amazing oil. Another way to use it, before I move on, is putting a drop on your thumb and pressing it to the roof of your mouth when you feel some head tension coming on. So if you get headaches a lot or migraines, frankincense is another great one to incorporate into your daily routine. All of these oils are going to benefit you, no matter if you use them once a week or whatever. But to get the best results, you need to be using these oils every single day. It's kind of like a vitamin or like a CBD oil, what I tell people. Your body is going to get the best results. Your immune system will be supported the most if you're using these oils every single day. So at first it can be a little hard, but like me, now it's just easy. I wake up and I don't even think about it. I leave my oils where I use them throughout my house, so that makes it a little bit easier to incorporate them into my daily life. But try to use these oils, even if it's just one oil, try to use it every single day, and you'll see amazing results, I promise. Okay, so the next oil I want to go over is On Guard. And hopefully you have On Guard, because if you don't, reach out to me and I will help you get some, because On Guard is amazing. And even more right now with the cold and flu season and the spike with coronavirus, everybody needs to have On Guard in their house, in their car, in their diffuser. I just ordered some soft gels for my dad because he's a doctor and he is working with people who he's highly exposed. On Guard is doTERRA's very first blend that they ever came out with. It is probably, I mean, I know I say I do use these oils every single day, but On Guard is right now even more highly used in my house. I have it in the diffuser by my door, in the diffuser in my living room, and it's just an amazing blend. It smells like cinnamon, which I love that smell. It's a blend of wild orange, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, clove bud, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So all of those oils naturally help boost your immune system. So when I make my veggie capsules, I always put On Guard in my veggie capsule. It's safe to consume. There's a supplemental fact box on the back, so I know it's safe to internally take. I drop about 1 to 2 drops of On Guard into my veggie capsules. I have that recipe. I can share it with you but On Guard is so amazing to naturally support your immune system. It helps strengthen and protect your immune system because it's antioxidant, and it also helps have a healthy inflammatory response. So I diffuse On Guard. I love to blend it with eucalyptus because it helps purify and clean the air, and it's also kind of protecting me, especially if you have people coming in and out of your house. It's really, really good to help purify the air. I take it internally. I just started taking the soft gels, and they also have beadlets, which are amazing. They're tiny little beads. They dissolve in your mouth, and you get a little bit of the oil. It also helps kind of freshen your breath, especially wearing masks a lot. I also use the On Guard cough drops. They're amazing. They're not really even a cough drop. I pretty much use them every day to help coat and protect my throat if I'm going out or wearing it with a mask. On Guard is endless. They have a whole line of On Guard products, from toothpaste, not shampoo and conditioner, sorry, laundry detergent. They just came out with a little hand wipe, which is amazing. They're individually packaged, and you can take them with you to wipe down your hands or your tables or your steering wheel. On Guard also comes in a concentrate, which I use it for my countertop spray. So I'm not using any more like Lysol or bleach in my house. I use On Guard because it does kill all of the bacteria and the viruses. Again, I can send you more information. I can show you pictures. They've done research of countertops that have been cleaned with Lysol versus On Guard, and the difference is crazy to me. So it's just really wild how you think stuff is working because you buy the store-bought stuff and you're like, oh, it's Clorox, it's cleaning, it's bleaching, it's doing all this stuff. And then you actually realize that your countertops are kind of clean, but when you just spread chemicals all over your countertops. And the On Guard actually kills and cleans more of the bacteria off your countertops. Anyway, so On Guard is definitely one of my top 2 to 3 oils. And again, it comes in a variety of different products, so it's really easy to incorporate into your day-to-day routine and into your house. Okay, the next oil that I'm going to go over is Balance, and this is probably one of the oils I've been using longest. I got into essential oils because I smelt Elevation on my friend's desk, and I was like, what is that smell? It smells so amazing. And she was like, oh, it's doTERRA, it's Elevation. I'm like, what is that? Long story short, I started going down the rabbit hole, and Balance was about the 3rd or 4th oil that I bought. It's a grounding blend, and it really does ground you. A lot of my clients with kids use this, especially right now. Kids are at home trying to learn and do online schooling. Balance is a must-have, especially for you moms out there. So I drop a couple drops in my hand each morning and do my deep breathing before my meditation and during my meditation practice. It pairs up beautifully with frankincense, so diffusing those two together while you're meditating or praying or whatever spiritual practice you do, I highly suggest you use Balance right before. So this blend is so beautiful. It has spruce, hoe leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. So I can't describe the smell, but it is seriously so unique and beautiful. I love this oil, and I, again, diffuse it, and I use it for my deep breathing. You can soak in it in your bathtub, and they also just made a bar of soap. I don't think it's available yet on their website, but I got it in the convention box, and it smells amazing, and who doesn't want this all over their body? Balance is definitely, I mean, it's almost empty. You can see how much I go through it. I use this oil so much, and especially for someone like me who has a lot of energy, When I was younger, I was diagnosed with ADHD about in the 4th grade. They had me on Adderall and Ritalin and all that stuff, and none of it worked. And I started using natural remedies in my life, and honestly, like, I don't even feel like I have ADHD anymore because of the way that I live my life now compared to what it used to be like when I was on these medications. It's totally different. I can focus throughout any sort of project that I'm doing, thanks to these oils. So Balance, and the next oil I'm going to go over, Intune, is a game changer for people with focus issues or concentration, ADHD, whatever. Intune, again, Intune and Elevation were the first oils I ever bought because I needed some help focusing. So I use Intune. I put the roller, as you can see, I've had this for like 2 years and I still have some in there. So again, that's how long these oils last. I love to use Intune with Balance. In my meditation practice, again, before to start my day, I can mix them together or just use Intune by itself. I love the roller. It's easy to put on the back of your ears and on your pulse points. Some people don't like the smell of Intune, but again, I don't mind it because I love patchouli, and patchouli's in here. Patchouli is great to help you concentrate. So this Intune blend has sandalwood, patchouli, frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, and Roman chamomile. So some pretty serious, amazing oils in this blend to help you focus and concentrate. And I will say that it really works. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I'm trying to keep this under 35 to 40 minutes, and I'm doing good so far. So we have 3 more oils to go over, and then we're done. The next blend I'm going to go over is DigestZen. Anybody out there who has stomach issues or anything really, even with my cramps, I use DigestZen. This is one of the oils that I will say I do not like the smell of because I don't like the smell of licorice, and it has phenol in it. But I don't really care because I will say I've had stomach issues since I was a very young girl, and I haven't really been able to figure out what is wrong exactly. I'm just have to be very cautious as to what I eat, and I was like, oh, I'll try this oil. It probably won't help. Everything hurts my stomach, right? So my friend gives me this. Again, I've had this one bottle of DigestZen for probably 2 to 3 years. And I just rub it straight on my belly. You can add it into your hands or just drop it straight onto your stomach and kind of rub in your abdomen. And it'll go into your bloodstream, and I swear to you, within about 20 minutes, your stomach pains or cramps will lessen. You can also take DigestZen internally, and if you do so, and you don't like the taste of fennel or caraway or any of that kind of stuff, you can buy their pre-made DigestZen soft gels, and I have those and I take them daily. Some people don't mind the flavor of all of that stuff, so they just add it to their water. 1 to 2 drops, that's all you need. But Digestion is a blend with ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, and fennel. So all of those oils are known to help support your digestive tract. Again, this oil has been a game changer for me because my stomach is pretty much daily bothering me. So I do not leave the house without DigestZen. And again, this bottle I've had for multiple years, and it's like less than half full. So the next oil that I'm going to go over is Past Tense. And I use this little touch roller anytime I feel a headache coming on. Luckily, I don't get very many headaches, but I know a lot of people that get migraines, and I give them samples of this oil, or people who don't believe in oils, and I bought them this roller. It's like $14 or something like that. It's not even a lot. And they'll use it once and be like, oh my God, that's insane. Like, instead of taking Motrin, 3 Motrin, however many times a day, you can just use past tense. It's I call it spicy. It smells very spicy to me because it has wintergreen, peppermint, cilantro, frankincense, marjoram, basil, rosemary, and Roman chamomile in it. So it's a lot of things going on in there, but it smells really good. But just be aware that it's a little bit spicy to me. I put it behind my ears and down the spine of my neck anytime I feel a headache coming on, and I kind of even can just rub it in my hands and do some deep breathing. But past tense is an amazing blend for tension relief. So that is a go-to for me. I used to take Motrin every single time I had cramps or I had a headache, and now I can't even tell you the last time I took Motrin because, again, I'm using these oils instead of over-the-counter products. And then the last oil I want to go over is Adaptive. So this is another blend, and it is so amazing for people with anxiety, depression, or, nervousness, which who doesn't have that this year? This year has been nutso on so many different levels. And if I did not have oils, I probably would have lost it at this point. So Adaptive is a calming blend that they came out with a couple years ago. They released it at convention. It comes in a couple different products. So it comes in the roller, it comes in the oil, and it comes in a soft gel. So if you're someone that struggles with anxiety and depression, I would recommend all three. Diffusing the oil at night, I actually mix that in with either lavender or serenity, and it will definitely help calm you down before bedtime. I use the roller in the morning and at night alongside with my Copaiba. So I usually have these sitting out on my counter together. Take 2 drops of Copaiba under my tongue, and then I roll Adaptive on the back of my spine and on my pulse points. It smells amazing. And then I also take the soft gels. I take all my supplements towards the end of the day because I don't have an appetite in the morning, and obviously you don't take capsules on an empty stomach. So all of my supplements I take towards the end of the day, but Adaptive is a game changer. I've had friends come to me, and that's the number one oil I give them if they have anxiety or stress. The lavender, magnolia, neroli, and sweet gum help bring in stress relieving effects. The wild orange, spearmint energizes and uplifts your mood. The Copaiba and the rosemary soothe anxious feelings. So the roller and the soft gels, they do have different things in them. So that list that I read off, I believe, is what's in the soft gels. So taking this oil internally with your Copaiba every single day will 100% help with nervousness and stress. So again, I'm a pretty low stress individual, but just the anxiety with everything that's been going on this year, I use Copaiba and Adaptive every single day, and you should too. So again, it comes in 3 different products, and they even group them all together to make it easy on you if you're interested in that. So those are the oils that I wanted to go over. And again, those are my top 10 oils. I really, really believe in the power of these oils because I experienced them firsthand, and I've been using them for over 5 years now and will never stop using them. If anything, just keep incorporating them into my daily life and routine, and I'm still finding new ways to use them. That's what's so amazing. And I have a great upline support, so if you have any questions that I can't answer, I can reach out to them. And doTERRA just releases a lot of information. There's tons of info on their website. I can send you personalized links if you're having trouble finding anything. But please, if you have oils and you're not sure how to use them, please reach out to me. The last thing I want you to do is be buying oils from me and them sitting on your counter and you're never using them. That actually like hurts my heart really bad. So please, any kind of question, no question is too dumb. You know what I mean? Like, they are overwhelming at first. It can be a bit confusing when you first get oils, especially if you get like a starter kit and all of a sudden you have 10 oils and you're like, what the hell do I do with all of this? So hopefully that was not overwhelming, not too much information for you. Again, I will be hosting live classes. It's just this class. I just wanted to get the information out there, and the schedule and timing for everybody wasn't working out. So I hope you were able to find this video easily, and please reach out. If you have my phone number, you can call or text me. Email me at liftedyogi@gmail.com. Follow along my Instagram, and you can always reach out to me through that as well. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and keep your ears and eyes open for my next classes, because I have a couple more coming up this month. So have a great day, everybody.